Hi everyone, and welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel. Today we're diving into the world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Let's analyze and watch together, folks. Let's start. Who would believe that? Just because of a simple turn that shouldn't have happened. The unfortunate female driver was hit by a dump truck. There were 40 tons of yellow sand that fell down. In this case, unless you are driving a tank, it's just a chance to survive. When the traffic police and rescue team arrived, at that moment I realized the car was completely crushed, and inside was indeed a female driver. But what's very strange is her husband standing nearby without saying anything. But the situation now is very urgent. The firefighters rushed to perform rescue steps without hesitation. But by then, all the yellow sand from the truck had spilled onto the car. They had no rescue tools, only shovels to slowly dig, despite her husband also rushing in to dig with them. Later, the police discovered that the man was indeed her husband. But the sad news is that she had just given birth at the hospital, and coincidentally, that moment was her first day back to work after maternity leave. The surprising thing is that this happened on the first day the husband and wife drove two separate cars. The husband went ahead, the wife followed behind. The initial journey was not smooth, but after a while, the husband realized his wife was missing. Feeling strange, he quickly turned back, and he found his wife buried under the truck. Now unsure of life or death, the husband quickly dug with his bare hands. Thinking of the newborn baby losing its mother, this family won't know how to live. So I hope those driving on the road will always drive as safely as possible for yourself and for everyone around you. The driver of the reversing cement mixer was completely oblivious to the fact that there was a truck right behind him. At first glance, it seemed like the driver of the three-wheeler had lost control, but in reality, they expertly dodged the parked car with impressive skill. It was like watching a circus act, leaving you wondering if they secretly moonlight as a stunt driver. The red truck was carefully crossing the road, but on the other side, the white truck seemed oblivious to what was ahead. This white car seems to be driven by someone who's still green behind the ears when it comes to driving. The white car made a serious blunder that led to consequences. A package fell off a truck right in the middle of the highway, but luckily another driver pulled over, jumped out of their car, and swiftly removed the package from the road. It was a heroic move to avert potential danger for those driving behind. The man standing on the street called for a crane to come to the rescue, but to everyone's surprise, when the crane arrived, it promptly veered into a ditch and toppled over. Now they need to bring in yet another crane to rescue the first one. High on earth are the people on the hill dumping rocks and water down? The black car, for some reason, stalled and came to a halt in the middle of that highway lane, posing a serious danger to vehicles behind it. Fortunately, drivers in the rear spotted it from a distance and managed to swerve in time to avoid a potential collision. It was a close call that showcased the importance of alertness and quick reflexes on the road. For some mysterious reason, this crane decided it wanted to explore the depths of the lake, plunging straight to the bottom. The rescue teams had a monumental task on their hands. struggling to attach the cables to another crane positioned above. The whole scene was quite the spectacle as they began to pull it out. It looked like they were using a massive fishing rod to reel in a gigantic whale. You half expected to see a catch of the day sign go up. The tanker truck hastily switched its turn signal, catching the car next to it completely off guard. It was like a surprise plot twist in a movie, but with more honking and less popcorn. Notice the skid marks on the road from the truck's brakes over there clearly. There was a sudden event earlier that left this truck teetering on the edge, like it just narrowly escaped a cliffhanger moment. The wheel loader lost control and plunged straight into the ditch, prompting the need to call in a crane to hoist it back to civilization. It was like a clumsy giant taking an unexpected dive into a swimming pool. The red truck had a stroke of luck, as it teetered dangerously close to tipping over a cliff, but a sturdy tree miraculously caught it, preventing a disaster. Later, they had to bring in an excavator and a wheel loader to rescue the truck from its precarious position. It was like nature itself decided to lend a helping hand in this unexpected roadside drama. This forklift couldn't handle the weight of those steel plates. The bus driver is a seasoned master with years of experience under their belt, skillfully navigating the bus across that narrow bridge. It was a hair-raising moment, but they made it look like a piece of cake. The truck on the left was tilting and slowly tipping over, but luckily, there was another sturdy truck nearby for it to lean on. It was a precarious situation turned fortunate thanks to some quick thinking and nearby assistance. Let's delve into the mishaps of these colossal cranes. Maneuvering them requires exceptional skill and precision, akin to mastering a complex dance routine with tons of steel. One wrong move and they can tilt precariously or even topple over, creating a scene that's both awe-inspiring and nerve-wracking. These incidents highlight the critical role of highly trained operators who navigate these behemoths through tight spaces and challenging terrain, ensuring safety and efficiency amidst their formidable power. The truck transporting the excavator had slipped off the road edge, leaving it in a precarious position. Remarkably, the excavator it was carrying took matters into its own hands and climbed down to assist in rescuing the stranded truck. It was a scene that underscored the unexpected capabilities and versatility of heavy machinery, turning what could have been a dire situation into a tale of mutual aid between man and machine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like. And if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.